The first time I ever winked at somebody, I was in church. I was probably like 6, and there was a cute little blonde girl in front of me. And I didn't know how to wink, so I was just doing the wink, and then she was looking at me like, what the fuck? And then I realized it was a boy. I was winking at a boy.
Wow.
I made a fucking gender error literally at that age.
Wow.
You know, I'm just reading something about cloaking.
Cloaking?
Cloaking is this thing where somebody blocks you on, like, in, you know, whatever, a fucking dating app. But for some reason, it allows them to block you on all dating apps. I don't know if they just go out and do it, or if it's not really a term, but it just made me remember the asshole lady I was talking to on a dating app who fucking blocked me unnecessarily. We weren't fighting.
Right.
She could have just told me she didn't want to go out.
She didn't
We've been
want
talking
you.
for a couple of days. We were going to go out.
She didn't want to deal with you.
She Googled you.
Yeah, it might have been in her. Maybe I asked the same question twice. I just don't remember. But it wasn't dirty. I wasn't rude to her. It was just, what a coward. Like, we were talking for 3 days.
but-
What a fucking rude piece of shit.
She doesn't owe you an
She does.
explanation.
Yeah, absolutely, she does. When you
You've
have
never met
plans,
in person.
but you were planning to meet in person, and then to
Please.
just go block for there was nothing aggressive done. It was shitty.
If I just met, yeah, it's shitty.
So
But
she
like,
does. Oh, there is a common courtesy. That's like if you hold the door for somebody and they walk right through. Well, they legally don't owe you a thank you, but they're a piece of shit for not saying
I
it.
mean, I don't know if I would go that far about
Sure.
the door. The piece of shit?
Rude, yeah,
Rude.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if I were on dating apps, I'd probably do that. If you're just like, you know what? I changed my mind. And I'm not going to justify it
But-
to this person.
She blocked my phone.
Goodbye.
She blocked me on the app, and she blocked me on Instagram. It was so unnecessary. Like, you could have just said you changed your mind.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes you're just like, you know what?
The people, it's a
Let me just
coward.
cut bait.
Yeah,
Do you think possibly there was something you could have done that maybe you didn't detect but came across a little
Sure.
creepy?
No, not creepy at all. Because there was nothing even remotely sexual talked about. Not even remotely.
Maybe not sexual, but like maybe you said something that could kind of be taken as creepy.
Misinterpreted?
No, I'll show you the end of the conversation. Don't say her name or where she's from, but I'll show you.
Is this the one you showed us before?
Oh, did I show you? Maybe I did. Oh, yeah, I probably did read it. I was going to show Troy. Yeah. Yeah, I've read it before. I forgot we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I just remembered her.
Yeah, I mean, it's not nice, but
That's the end of it.
that's part of, you know, dealing with online people.
Yeah, it's just cowards. Just say you're not interested.
What was before that though?
Nothing. We just talk about locations and stuff like that. I mean, nothing.
You do a lot of your dating apps, Troy. Do you just, will you just block people if you're just like, nah, never
I
mind?
never blocked anybody like that.
Well, you don't have that many options.
That's a great
I
point.
won't block their phone number, but I'll unfollow them on a dating app.
Like, I was shocked. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? She met someone. Just say you met someone.
It is a lot to block a phone number.
Like, but again, with no argument. It wasn't like we argued that I didn't think it was
Well, yeah, I
that
mean, I
bad.
don't think it was a venomous thing. I think it was just she wants to go like, you know, I changed my mind and I don't want to talk about it ever again. Click.
Yeah,
You know, I
Yeah.
have the ability to do that with technology.
sure.
Although I would like it.
It's still shitty, though. Even though, of course, she has the ability and the right,
Yeah,
it's still, she's just
a shitty person.
an asshole.
I would like it if you guys met. And she had, would you know her if you saw her?
I don't know. I might.
Because you just saw photos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be funny if you recognized her at a show or something.
Let's
and
get her on the
was
show.
like- Yeah, I was
No,
like,
I
hey,
don't
what's
care.
the
If she's
deal?
not
I
interested.
would get her on the show, but I would tell Jim to text her. He can't.
She
I'll
Googled
text
me
her.
maybe and didn't like. Fine.
Right.
Just say that. But people don't know how to say it.
Yeah, and they don't want to offend you. So instead, they don't want to offend you and hear about it.
I had one girl tell me, I think we talked about this, says she just didn't want to get together again. I've had a couple of girls say that. Okay.
I like the girl who said, you know, this is platonic, right?
That's the same one.
I love her.
Yeah, but I mean, I never contacted her. All right, fine.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right. Still a bummer, but it's a little bit better to at least say it in person.
Just say it.
Right.
I respected her wishes.
Some people just hate confrontation.
But it's not even a confrontation.
Yeah, but they don't
Or-
even want to say, "Hey, look, I
Yeah.
don't want to see you anymore."
Exactly.
But it's not even a matter of like, oh, I hate confrontation. I can't deal with this. Like, it's so easy
It's a courtesy.
to just go, man.
Then again, I've probably done it too.
Right.
Never blocked.
Blocking a phone number, I mean, that implies that you're going to like text nonstop. Hey, what happened to you? Where'd you go?
That's how I realized. Like, she
Like-
blocked me. Like I couldn't believe it.
But I don't even know how to block a phone number on texting.
Oh,
But-
I do.
But I think it was just one of those things where it wasn't like she was so outraged there's going to be a big confrontation or whatever. She just goes, you know what, I changed my mind and I don't want
I
to deal with
Googled
this.
this guy.
Yeah, I Googled it. I Googled you. I don't want to deal with this right now. So, block. Let me move on with my life.
I understand.
Yeah. But she's young. Yeah. How old is she?
She was like 30. She wasn't that young.
Geez, 30 is old.
She was just a rude fucking asshole.
30 is old to be blocking people on your phone. I thought she
for
was
no
like,
reason.
I thought she was like in her early 20s.
No. She's 30 or 32. And it wasn't like we had an argument.
30 at 30, you should be able to conduct yourself a little bit. Yeah.
Just say it, yeah.
Yeah, I did not think she was 30 or 32.
Yeah. What a piece of shit.
No, yeah. Yeah. The evidence is starting to weigh more in that favor now that we start to weigh out the facts.
She probably just didn't want to deal with it, or she met some, whatever it is. It's legit.
I think she just didn't want to deal with it.
You're allowed to change your mind.
But at 32 years old.
Just say, look, nice guy, I'm moving. I'm not interested.
Right.
And I don't want to care how most people have reacted. I've been told that you're not interested, and I just respect it.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Oh, I got told no by one. I was like, fuck.
You were disappointed?
Yeah.
What did she say? So
you're ugly.
She didn't say that.
No, I know.
So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. How does some?
I'll see if I can find
it. Okay. You're looking it up right now. I'm so glad I'm not in this world.
It gets exhausting.
It seems like it's just a total waste of everyone's time.
Exhausted with it.
Seems so stupid. I mean, I guess what else are you gonna do?
But if you're interested in meeting somebody,
sticking it in.
No, I mean, even if you're interested in finding somebody that, just have a companion.
Just to be in a relationship with?
Yeah, I mean, that's how you meet people.
I know. It just seems exhausting.
It is. Well, it's better than going out to a bar, trying to look for people.
Right. And it's harder and harder to meet people at work because you say the wrong thing.
Yeah, you get me too.
Yeah, exactly. You can't really
You really can't if you're flirting too aggressively.
No. Yeah, meeting somebody at work in 2019, it's like that's crazy person behavior.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at work is
not good.
No,
not good. Options are bad. Now, even if somebody quits, like you got to give them once they leave the company, you got to give them a little bit of time so it doesn't seem like you need a buffer.
You can save text records though. Like text records say a lot. They say a lot about the interaction and
Yeah, but you know how it goes. Like the text records it will eventually clear you, but that initial sweep, that's usually enough.
Ugh.
That initial wave that comes in. Usually enough. We usually don't wait for the facts to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess online dating is the only way to go. It just seems like such a pain in the ass, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It can be. But even then, if you're too aggressive,
you
made me uncomfortable.
You do a lot of stuff where there are a lot of people around, and I mean, you're public.
Have you been to my shows?
Huh? Oh, have you been? you're on Instagram.
You do things where there's a smattering of people around.
I guess that's true. But you're public enough that I'm sure people hit you up on Instagram and whatnot. Yeah, so it's not quite.
No, I mean, it's easy to meet people. It's very easy. It's not hard to meet people and have sex. But, that one thing you want, that's the combination is the hard part.
Yes.
Somebody that you want to fuck and then still go to a movie with.
And so now that the pool is open so wide, because you're doing it online, it's not like you said, you're not meeting a person in the bar and going, well, this is the best girl at the bar, so I guess she'll do. Now that the pool is so wide and there's so many options, do you find yourself way more picky? In the sense, not in the sense that, I'm not going to see you, but in terms
I have been picky.
If you're actually trying to find a companion.
I block people too fast.
Right. If they're not perfect, it's like, wow, no, I'm not going to deal with this. Move on to the next one.
Or if they're hard to get together with, I'm hard to make plans with.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of women recently that were just difficult, and I just blocked them. Goodbye. Fuck you. Well, not even. It's not that I didn't want to see them.
Did you say anything to them?
I forget what I said.
So doesn't that make you
the same thing?
Doesn't that make you a shitty person?
No,
too?
but we were in an unpleasant moment anyway.
You got a little shitty?
Yeah, we both did. She misunderstood me. I thought we had plans for the night.
I see.
That's happened a couple times. But no, you didn't confirm. What are you, what am I, your assistant?
Right.
I said, yeah.
Oh, meaning you make a plan a couple days in advance. I assumed it was good. And then when you know that I assumed it was good and I kept the night open. Right, day of to
and
say.
And you made other plans because you misunderstood me. And all of a sudden, you'll do your other plans, but not Ken.
She didn't misunderstand
Blocked.
you. But that's a lie.
Blocked.
The whole, I was waiting on you to confirm day of, and I made other plans because you didn't.
Blocked.
She just made other plans. That's not, and she didn't want to say, I'm not coming. She's just sitting there going oh, I hope he doesn't confirm. I hope he doesn't confirm, because if he doesn't confirm, I can act like, I did that way back in the day. I remember I did that to somebody. I was like, yeah, we'll get together. Call me around 3. But then I wanted to go. I think wanted to hang out with my ex or something. And so I literally waited until 3:00 on the dot and turned off my phone and just left. And I was like, well, you didn't, I waited till 3. I didn't hear from you. And of course, the person was like, yeah, I know. Okay, fine.
These apps, there's so many flaky people on this.
Oh my God.
Apps. So, if you don't confirm, they kind of think, well, he's just another flaky person. So you always got to follow up the day before and be like, hey, how's it going? Just want to make sure we're still on for tomorrow.
And
that day, you have to go, hey, what time you want to meet? Where do you want to meet?
Yeah, it's too exhausting. I'm too busy for that shit.
It's too much.
Sucks.
Don't do me a favor. You know what? Keep your other plans. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Keep them. Goodbye.
Although, Troy, at one point you had a 1-drink maximum, correct?
Well, I was just trying to rack up numbers at that point.
Troy was shish kebabbing. Fucking took his dick out and just ran through everyone.
I see.
I was drowning my sorrows in vagina.
You're not in that space anymore.
No, I'm in a way better space.
I see. Yeah, I mean, who's got the time, right?
Oh, I put the time in.
You did. You did.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, and the dating apps were new.
Well, it was like stamp collecting for you for a period of time.
Sure.
Yeah.
You get a new hobby and you really just invest fully.
Full in.
Right.
Yeah, just seeing what kind of damage you could do.
Right, and you did some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do some, right?
If you put your mind to it,
right,
you could have them stacked.
I
Right.
took all the dating apps off my phone.
You did.
All of them.
Why?
They were just shit.
I see.
It was just, matches or like they're, again, flakes or like, I wasn't that interested.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah, it sucks.
What am I doing?
What wasn't making you happy?
Wasn't making me happy.
No success.
No.
And a lot of times on those stupid things, like girls want, like they'll be on Tinder and they want a serious relationship, and guys want to hook up. So it's like this bad kind of.
Are there people who want serious relationships? Shouldn't they still be on like OkCupid and stuff like
You
that?
could be on Tinder and meet. I've met a lot of couples in the audiences that have met like on Tinder and on fucking.
But it kind of
Match,
just has
whatever.
to happen, right?
Yeah.
Not like, I don't think that Tinder is generally the spot to find relationships. It happens.
Sure.
But if you're just looking for a relationship, Tinder doesn't seem like the best place in the world.
Because Joe is right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What were you going to say?
No,
Troy?
girls think that they have to put themselves out in everywhere possible, leave no stone unturned. Because some of these women, like once you start getting to your late 20s, 30s, I mean, it becomes a fucking agenda to find a man.
To them, there is a biology to it. If
That's not my problem.
I'm not attacking you, Troy.
You're 100% right.
I have to tell you
Exactly.
something.
That clock in your cunt.
Yeah.
Blame God.
Yeah, not my problem.
Not my NYP.
My sperm is good till my fucking
Absolutely.
80s.
I'll be Anthony Quinn fucking dumping loads when I'm 99 and fucking get you knocked up.
Troy, you got very defensive. It almost sounded like maybe you've been there before.
Oh my God.
I wasn't attacking you.
And they trick you. They fucking trick you.
Well, they don't.
They'll say, I just want to have fun. Just want to have fun. Then they start sinking. They start leaving stuff at your apartment.
Yep.
Troy, I've literally had conversations with you where you're like, no, I told them I'm not looking for a relationship. And I'll point out their actions and say, I understand the words, but the actions that have happened here, whether it's sending you gifts, whether it's leaving things at your apartment, whether it's the amount of time spent together, whether it's the way things are said. I go, Troy, clearly this person is trying to have a relationship going, and while you're not saying anything, you are leading them on with your actions by accepting everything that they're doing.
Yeah, but
and you know what you do every time?
Why are they not leading me on by listening to what I'm saying? Where I'm saying
because
I'm not interested in this. Why is it my fault?
That's right. He's
because
right.
I'm not talking to them. If I was talking to them, maybe I would tell them the opposite thing. Like, clearly...
But Troy's telling you what they're saying.
I would say, clearly, this guy's not looking for a relationship if I were talking to them. They were my friends. I go, well, have fun. But he told you he's not looking for a relationship. He's not lying about that. He's not. Yeah. But I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. And I'm telling you that they don't have somebody saying that to them. They're not telling the truth. That's very, very clear. So it's not a trick. If somebody's lying to you, but you know they're lying, that's not a trick. That's you also lying to yourself about not knowing that they're lying to you.
But it relieves you of the responsibility. Yeah. Like if you know that they're lying and you're like, hey, you fucking said it.
Yeah, but it's going to not... I mean, I don't know what responsibility you're talking about because it's still going to get messy. And it's going to get messy.
Because they can't come at you. They can come at you and say things, but when you both know that's the story they were telling you, you can say, but that's what you said. They have no rebuttal to that.
It's not a court of law.
No, I know, but still.
Like they're going to fight with emotions.
Yeah, but you can...
That's not my fault.
But
that's not my problem.
That's not your problem.
You're right. And does it end up being your problem?
Yeah.
Shocker. I understand logically what you're saying.
Have you ever fucked someone that you knew was going to be a problem after?
Thank you. And this is what you do. And you did it just now. You do it in a way where you're going like, well, no, because it's not my problem because you said, and I'm going like, yes, I'm not disagreeing with you. You're 100% right.
But then you put it anyway.
But you know it's going to be a problem.
No bag, no nothing. Me too.
You do it anyway, right?
Fucking weak. What fucking weakness?
And you know what they do? These broads.
What do they do? What do the broads do?
They pull out all the bells and whistles.
Right. What kind of bells and whistles?
They want to show you, I got the best pussy. You're going to love it. You're going to fall in love with me. I'm going to do everything you could ever. You want to fuck up? Let's fuck other broads. And then they sink their teeth into you.
Right.
It's a bait and switch.
Yeah, but I tell you every time.
right.
I mean, and I'm able to think clearly because I don't have the semen fog.
No, not at all.
I'm getting better.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. If you say so.
I'm getting way better.
Okay.
I can't believe I couldn't come up with a fucking slam for that.
You said no, not at all.
You said I don't have the semen fog.
And you just said no, not at all.
I know, because I was trying to think how I could get it into your mouth or stomach in my joke, and I just couldn't do
You
it.
didn't do it.
No,
It's
I
okay.
fumbled.
It's okay.
I fumbled.
But yes, that's what happens. You go like, oh, here's the thing. You watch a woman, right? You know now they're going to try to get you to fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Especially at that age, because when they're fucking over 30, they have to get knocked up. They want to know, where is this going?
Of course.
Do you want babies?
Yeah.
But why wouldn't
What's
they?
the point of this?
Exactly.
If they didn't want to be in a serious relationship with you and just wanted to have fun like you do, why would they be trying to get you to fall in love with them?
Yeah, but maybe they just like you.
They're fibbing.
They like you, and then it turns into be more.
Yeah.
It's already more.
You ever have a girl? How great is it when a girl eats your ass? Isn't the fucking best?
Jim, I love it.
It's
I
the
don't
best.
be getting distracted.
I
Even
love
in this
that.
conversation,
Dude,
I
when
see the
a
flaws.
girl who will rim.
How about a girl that rims that you don't even ask for it?
Dude, all of a sudden you're laying there minding your beeswax and there's a tongue in your
She
asshole.
pulls up your bag and just goes to town.
You're like, wow, this is... I don't even care about my little fat stomach rolls and my leg gets pushed
That's right.
back.
I'll put my legs back.
Yeah.
Back in there. Get in there, Toots.
Grab my ankle, get in there, fucking pass the roid blockade.
And then after that happens, and she goes, I'm going to leave a toothbrush at your place, okay? You're so messed up from everything that just happened. You go, okay, she still doesn't want a relationship. Leave your toothbrush
You
here.
have to have the toothbrush, especially after all that ass
Well,
eating.
yeah. Yeah, it's important.
Have it in your purse.
Right. Well, that's here's the thing. Here's what you guys don't realize. You think all this analingus is just because she wants to do
Do you
it.
ever have your ass eaten?
We're not here to
I think
talk
we've
about
talked
that.
about
We're
that.
not
Have
here
you?
to we're not here to
You
discuss
never,
it right
never.
now. It's not. We're not here to discuss.
Travis, you ever have your ass eaten?
No.
Oh,
Come on.
Look,
I have no interest.
it's like saying to these two, have you ever seen Sunshine? And they're saying no.
What?
here's the first of all, I have seen Sunshine, but second of all, it's a trick. They're not really eager to perform analingus. They know.
No, they like it.
They do.
You've never
Okay.
eaten an
That's
ass?
first.
We're not here to discuss
He's
it.
never eaten an ass. Travis,
Travis, you
have
don't
you ever
have to
licked an
discuss
asshole?
that.
Again, no interest.
You've never eaten an ass?
No.
Like you've never opened an ass?
Oh my
the
God.
the same answer for any way you phrase the question.
How about if he asked it every like 3 weeks or so?
But I
It's
can't get
still
over
gonna
it.
be
Yeah.
no.
It's mind-boggling, isn't
It's
it?
mind-boggling.
Right.
Yeah.
Like where she's been out all day and it makes the sound of a fruit roll up when you open it.
Crack it open like a head of lettuce.
Yeah. Makes the same noise because it's sweaty.
No, you're right. I'm missing out.
It's fun.
But what I'm
The
trying
things
to
that are mind-boggling to Jim, and then the things that are mind-boggling to you
The
and
two
I.
married guys with kids who are happy, I understand you guys have done things right. I just don't understand the whole ass. Ignoring the ass is so.
yeah.
It's really something phobic.
Elementary.
It's elementary.
I see. I see. Well, you know what happens sometimes? You get to a point in life where you realize long-term happiness is probably not going to happen, so you might as well have some analingus. I think that's where you guys are at.
That's not true. Girl gets back there, opens my cheeks. I
Yeah.
fucking give her just a fucking.
I think that you guys realize that like we're going to have to, increase the short-term happiness. Maybe a little analingus would help. Whereas Travis and I, we have we've laid the groundwork to have full and happy lives.
Yeah.
Even without analingus.
I mean, you both are so unsexual.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Troy, that we haven't been sending out the vibes your way.
They're two roaches.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are. They're just producing.
I think Sam and I ooze sexuality. I don't
Here's
know
the
what you
thing.
guys are
Here's the
talking
thing. Of everybody here, you can say whatever you want. I am more sexual than anybody here because I'm the one with the most evidence of leaving it in. Two.
Sam's
Leaving it in,
definitely-
that doesn't mean you're sexual.
How else does it get in there?
No,
Sam's had more sex than any of us proven.
Yeah,
Proven.
twice. You've proven that you've gotten laid twice.
number
If
two.
my belly button was a pussy,
Jim's gotten his belly button pregnant so many times. But the analingus thing, it's a perfect example. It's like a microcosm. This is what you guys are doing. You don't realize that really, especially you, Troy, that the I like. I'm not gonna get me isolated. No. You really think the girls telling you that they like activities like this are really, in a bigger spectrum way, just a way to get the toothbrush in your house, because you're going to say this. Yeah, you need to have your toothbrush here because...
you ate my ass.
Right, but the whole mission was to get the toothbrush in your house.
But you could say that, but like I don't know if there's any women listening that like their asses eaten, but how many women are listening that their man ignores their asshole and you're fucking fuming?
Yeah.
Well, if you're in a good relationship, you could tell the man.
That's
"Excuse me."
embarrassing. Hey, could you eat my ass? What woman says that?
Well, you could say it in the heat of the moment.
No, they never have to say it. That's like saying, could you hold the door for me?
I see.
Could you pick up the check at dinner?
It's going to happen.
Just done.
Yeah,
Right.
and women like a dominant man, so it's just dive in there.
Yeah,
I
or a
see.
sub who will lay back and say, put your asshole in my mouth.
Yeah.
Let me lick it.
Right.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, I think in Troy's example, you were the woman. Liking
possible.
a dominant man,
No, I don't like a dominant man. I don't want a man. A woman with a dick I'll take. I don't want a man. I don't want to kiss a man's face.
I apologize. You're right.